Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of Shuttle Time at Home. My name is Rudy Rigg and I am a previous junior and senior state player, as well as being a coach now that I'm a little bit older. So I coach for Wesley College as part of their badminton coaching team, and I am also the college first girls badminton team coach. I'm here today to do a lesson with you about our technique for lunging in badminton. Before you start, you want to make sure that your area is nice and clear. Today I am doing this outside. I think being outside is a good option. It's a little bit windy today, but that should be okay. But if you have enough room in your living room or your room at home, that is totally fine as well. Before we start our activities, we are going to do a warm-up.
Hi everyone, it's Victoria Na here from Badminton Academy of Victoria and 2012 Olympian. I'm here to lead the warm-up for today, so just follow me. So first, lifting your hands and ankles. So lifting your foot up in the air and then moving your ankles and wrists in a circular motion. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then other leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So now we're going to do some lunges. So taking one big step forward, bending both knees, and just hold here. Then now we're going to do the other leg. So big step forward into a lunge position, bending both knees, hold it here. Good. Alright. So now we're going to do some arms. So arms up in the air, you're going to rotate them forward in big circles. So you're going to do 5 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to go backwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So now we're going to be doing some leg work. Follow me. Jogging on the spot. So we're going to stay on our toes. So lift your heels up in the air. And just jog here on the spot, warming up our body. Good. Next one we're going to be doing is in the box, out the box. So you're going to imagine a box on the floor. Your legs are going to go out of the box and you're going to go in the box. So out the box, in the box, out the box, in the box. So just follow me here. So just repeat, keep up with me. In the box, out the box. Alright, good. Next one we're going to be doing is high knees. So lifting a knee up to this height, then you're going to swap knees and again, and just repeat. Again, on your toes. Good. Then we're going to do our last one. Our last exercise is going to be jumping. So both feet on the floor. Imagine a line on the floor. Jumping from the right to jumping to the left. So just follow me here. Stay on your toes. Jumping from right, left. Good. Well done. So that's the end of the warm-up. Enjoy the lesson. Bye!
So lunging is really important because it's what we do in the kind of front half of the court, and so we'll go through the technique that you need to use and some activities you can do to practice that technique. So the good thing about this lesson is that you don't necessarily need a racket. You can just use your hand or any other of the options that were shown earlier in the video. And you can use shuttles if you've got shuttles, or you can use anything else that you can throw. So a ball, tennis ball, rolled up socks, scrunch up paper, things like that. I'm also going to use a laundry basket for an activity, but you don't necessarily need that. You can use anything else for a target, or if you've got someone else that can do the activity with you, they can do it with you as well. Okay, so the first activity we are going to do is we are going to be balancing something on our head, so it can be a shuttle or a pair of socks. I'm doing a pair of socks because it's a little bit windy today out in my backyard. You'll be balancing that on your head, and what we're going to try and do is take 5 steps with your racket foot forward, and then you're going to turn around and do 5 steps back that same way with your non-racket foot. So when you're doing this, you need to really make sure that your shoulders are back and that they're in line with your hips, no leaning forward. And when you're putting your foot on the ground, you need to make sure that you go heel toe first so that you're not twisting your ankle. All right, let's give it a go. Okay, so we've got our item. We're going to pop that on our head, and we are going to take 5 steps forward in that lunging position. So 1, shoulder back, that's it. 2, good job, make sure you put that heel down first. 3, 4, I'm gonna run out of space, and 5, good job. All right, that's the first way. What I want you to do now is just pop this video on pause, and then you can count to 5 yourself and do it back the other way with your non-racket foot. So for the next activity, no, I'm not going to do my washing. I am using this as a target. So you can either do this on your own and throw your items into a target area, or you can get someone else and they can do this activity with you. So this activity, what we're going to do is we are going to pop the target down a comfortable distance away, and you are going to collect your items. So I've got 2 options here. I've got some scrunched up socks, and I've also got some shuttles, and we are going to stand on our 1 foot and throw our item into the target or to your partner, but we can only stand on 1 foot. So the foot that we're going to stand on first is going to be our racket foot, and then we'll change to our non-racket foot. Okay, so now we know what we're doing. What I want you to do is pause this video, and you're going to throw your item in 5 times with your racket foot being the one that you're standing on, and then you're going to switch feet and throw your item in 5 times that way. See how many of your items you can get in your target. If you're finding throwing your items into your targets a bit too easy, what you can do is you can either move your target away or move further back from your partner, or if you are using a target, you can make the target smaller. So instead of using this big laundry basket, I could use something smaller like a pot from the kitchen. Okay, so we are up to our last activity for the lesson. So for this one, you want to try and get something that you can hold in the place of a racket, or if you do have a racket, you can use that. I don't have any strings in mine, but that's okay. If you don't have a racket or anything that you feel like you want to be holding, that's okay. You can just use your hand as a guide. What we're going to do in this activity is we are going to kind of be the teachers for ourselves. So if you've got a phone that you can look at yourself through the camera setting or record yourself doing this exercise, that would be really fantastic. Otherwise, you can use a mirror as well. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to practice the kind of full footwork for a lunge shot. So I'll be going through what it should look like, and then you're going to pause the video and have a go for yourself. So when we're doing our lunge footwork, what we need to make sure of is, are our shoulders back? We need to have our arm reached out nice and far, so we don't want it to be low, just keep it at shoulder height. And when we step with our foot, we need to make sure that we're going heel toe again and just leaning into it. So imagine that I'm looking at myself through the camera now. What I'm going to be doing is we're going to do 10 lunges forward like that. Heel on the ground. It's very windy out here. If you've got a mirror, you can correct yourself as you go, just double check. So once you've done it 10 times to your racket side, you're going to go out and do it 10 times to the other side using your backhand grip. Making sure you're nice and balanced, shoulders back, just like that. Okay, so you can pause that video now and give it a go. So that's the end of our lesson today with shuttle time at home. I hope you enjoyed learning how to lunge with me. You can always go back and rewatch this episode to keep strengthening your skills, or check out any of our other ones which are also on the YouTube channel. I hope you have a really good day, and we'll see you soon.